National Park Service Arrowhead. Park ranger standing in front hallway.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of At Home with the Lincolns. I'm Ranger Jorge, and on today's episode I want to talk to you about politics. But no worries, this wouldn't be a lecture on 1850s political thought, but rather how a young lawyer from Springfield, Illinois became a distinguished national political figure.
Images of kitchen, chessboard, chair with knitting, and desk with papers. Front door of home opening.
28-year-old Abraham Lincoln arrived to Springfield in 1837, riding on a borrowed horse without his belongings in 2 saddlebags. Lincoln also brought with him years of political experience to Springfield. While living in New Salem, he served in the Illinois General Assembly for Sangamon County as a member of the Whig Party from 1834 to 1837, a job he would continue to do in Springfield from 1838 to 1842. Lincoln's move to Springfield was a result of one of his early political actions. In 1837, already a well-known legislator in Whig state politics, he and 8 other members of the Sangamon delegation, known collectively as the Long Nine for being quite tall, were successful in moving the state capital from Vandalia to Springfield that same year.
Park ranger standing in the front parlor.
Moving from New Salem to Springfield was a big change for Lincoln, even though it was approximately a 20-mile move. Have you ever experienced a big move or taken on a new challenge? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. The early 1840s were exciting years for Abraham Lincoln. In 1842, he married Mary Todd, and a year later, their first child, Robert, was born. In 1844, not only did the Lincolns purchase this home, but it would also be the year of Abraham Lincoln's first attempt to run for office at the national level.
A year earlier, Mary Lincoln's cousin John Todd Stuart announced he was going to retire from politics, leaving his seat in the U.S. House of Representatives open. Unfortunately for Lincoln, he failed to win the nomination. However, Lincoln's chance came later, when in 1846, he won the election to the U.S. House of Representatives, serving for only 1 term.
Park ranger standing in the sitting room.
Upon returning from Washington, D.C. in 1849, Lincoln redirected his attention to his law practice and to spending time with his family. But politics were not completely ignored in the Lincoln home. Lincoln kept himself well informed on current events thanks to the multiple newspapers available at the time, such as the Illinois State Register, the Illinois Globe, or the Illinois State Journal. It is possible that Lincoln was sitting in this room when he read the news in 1854 of a new bill introduced by Illinois Senator Stephen Douglas. The Kansas-Nebraska Act would allow for the expansion of slavery into Western territories. Lincoln's opposition to the Kansas-Nebraska Act, a bill fueled by Douglas's theory of popular sovereignty, motivated Lincoln to re-enter politics, sparking a political and ideological rivalry between Lincoln and Douglas in 1858.
Park ranger standing in the back parlor.
As you have seen in previous videos, the Lincolns had expanded their home in different occasions, and by 1855, the rear parlor was added. This extension made it possible for the Lincolns to host way more people than before. Also, Lincoln would utilize this rear parlor as his study. And it was here where he would sit down, read some of his books, or meet with his friends and supporters. And in order to have some privacy, he would actually close this wooden door right here. Not a lot of people often see this, but I'm going to show you how this works. Having this room at home to concentrate in and discuss political matters, we can just imagine it provided Lincoln with the ideal space to prepare to challenge Stephen Douglas for the Senate seat in 1858. With candles illuminating this room, we can picture Lincoln studying the institution of slavery in here, maybe reflecting on that idea that a house divided against itself cannot stand. As we shall see in future videos, Lincoln's Senate race in 1858 would turn out to be the first step towards achieving the highest office in the nation. If you have any questions about today's episode, please drop your comments below, and we'll see you next time.